We continue our reading of Shishi Vilapa Kusumanjali by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami with the commentaries of Shri Ananta Das Babaji Maharaj. Praying for the mercy of our dear Gurudev and of all Vaishnavas that we can go deep. Verse 82. O Radhe, with a face like a fully blooming lotus flower. When you go out to meet Krishna at night, your swiftly moving feet become afflicted with fatigue. O Devi, when will you, although you are shyness personified, call me by name to massage those lotus feet? Then I know that you have accepted me as your own. O Radhe, with a face like a fully blooming lotus flower, when you go out to meet Krishna at night, your swiftly moving feet become afflicted with fatigue. O Devi, when will you, although you are shyness personified, call me by name to massage those lotus feet? Then I know that you have accepted me as your own. Notes. One Rasika service after the other is perceived. How sweet, how confidential, how variegated are these services. How can they, the Kinkaris, who are the embodiments of devotional service, remain alive if these services don't come to them? Radha Kinkari Bhav is such a greatly elevated stage. It cannot be had without being totally absorbed, merged in the service. Unfortunately, a person like me has no desire for devotional service. I do bhajan for my own welfare. And I don't understand the secrets of devotional service.
Radhe?
Now we can hear you.
Thank you. So I feel that Baba is practicing this Dainya Bhav. He is so humble about himself and helping us to also come to that stage of humility. First of all, he is stating that how great is that Kinkari Bhav, how great is that really. The Dasis, they don't remain alive. They feel like they are dying if they cannot have their services. Or the services don't come to them. And then Baba is complaining, where am I? In a way, he's explaining the difference between Vaidhi Bhakti and a realized Siddha. When I'm doing my bhakti just to make a religious performance, it becomes ritualistic. And it is not, it's not that I feel that I'm not alive if I don't have the service of Srimati Radhika. And therefore Baba says, for us, I feel he says it for us, unfortunately a person like me has no desire for devotional service. So he's giving a hint to me, to all of us. There must be a desire to serve Srimati Radhika, first of all, a real desire that means a personal relationship, a personal feeling, something very, very deep inside that will express itself by my thoughts, by my words, and by my activities. But usually I am just like swimming. So making a platform for us to understand what is needed to have this personal experience with our Swamini, so that she will maybe also be heard. Yeah, and then he goes on.
Yes, thank you, Suniti Didi. I feel also that when he says this, like you say, for us to bring us, to show us in which condition we are. And he says that I do bhajan for my own welfare. Then it makes me think on this kind of meditation that I do because I want to develop my spirituality, or I want to, which is not like, it's not a mistake or not a bad thing to do practice because of like to develop more deepness, but the real devotional service seems to be like a total opposite of what I am doing, because the mind has to do a 180 degrees turn, because everything that I do should be directed to you, because I want to do for you your service and not feel nice experience when I'm sitting and chanting for me.
Yeah, just to be a nice person, right? And to feel better, because the life in the material world can be so much suffering. And we know by practicing bhakti, the first two limbs of bhakti, the first two signs that something is happening is that the suffering will stop. So that's kind of a sattvic lifestyle where I feel better than before. But Baba is pointing to us that this is not enough to be hearing Srimati Radhika's sweet voice and to really develop deeper desire, not only centered around I, me, and mine. And that is where I have to look. Where am I, and why am I still so much self-centered? How can I get more in Swamini, centered in Swamini, centered in Gurudev, centered in Vaishnava Seva? Like this, I feel this is the hint here.
Mm. And he says that Radha Kinkari Bhav can only be felt or experienced being totally absorbed and merged in the service. So not like in one moment where I experience how it feels to be of service, but totally 24/7. It's a condition that I have no idea about how this feels.
Radhe,
Yes,
so beautiful sharing. But I also feel, and I also feel that Anantaras Babaji is showing that, or we many times heard also that love, spiritual love and humility, they always come together. So because his humility is so, or his love is so high, also his thirst for divine relishment is very, very high. So he is so humble that who can be so humble? only somebody who is fully in love. I am not humble because I have not so much love, but because he's so humble and he has such a great relish of love, and thirst is also increasing. More I need of this love. I am still not one drop. I don't taste. I know the ocean of Radhika's love is vast. Oh, and I am so unfortunate. I have no entry there. But his love, his thirst, his humility, they are interconnected.
Mm.
So yes, it's also for us to show what is the behavior of the Vaishnavas, to be humble, but it's not artificial that he's just saying for us. I feel it's showing us how to be, that's true, but it's not artificial, because love and humility, they are always coming together. And the more one feels the love, the more humbleness one feels, and the more humble, the more humility. Like you said yesterday, there are always these spirals that enhance each other, but you don't know where to enter.
It's the Baba is saying in, I don't know which verse commentary, but he says that love and humility are the cause and effect of each other. So it's like you say, like, but then where to enter, because it's not that one thing is before and then the other comes, but they are actually somehow the same thing. Radhe. Also, I feel what you share is nice because the like, what is love? Radharani is the personification of love, and how we can feel this. We cannot be Radharani. Like, in my material consciousness, I think that I am the doer. I can do something, so I feel something. But we have to become the viewer and the servant of love in order to really be able to relish and feel it, because we are not Radharani. If we think that we are God or Radharani or the doer or the controller, then it's impossible. So I feel that is also very good example of how we have to become humble to feel the love, because only then the love can grow also.
The opposite of being humble is being totally in my ego. Who is in his ego, he cannot be so humble. Always the ego is not accepting circumstances, always wants to create what's best for me. I know what's best for me. I know what I need and I know what I want. And if circumstances not like this, I'm not happy. And humility is accepting circumstances, accepting what is coming. So exactly what you say is right. I feel that to give up this controlling nature, helps us to accept the circumstances and give some kind of a seva attitude to the circumstances that are given to me. And if I have a faith that everything is coming from my Ishtadev, all the circumstances, they are not accidental. All my life is not the accidental things happening to me. This is all, I know, is all under your control. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes hard, sometimes nice. But it's all your mercy. And I just try to serve to these circumstances. So in German there is this saying, komme was wolle. But I like to say always opposite. Wolle was komme.
I'll try to translate this.
And I try to translate. It means that normally they say whatever comes is okay. No, normally it said, what? How is it? Can you help me?
Yeah.
Come what may.
Yeah, come what may. But I like to say, like what comes. So it's the opposite. So what comes, you have to accept and like, and with loving attitude, try to serve the circumstances. And for me, it's a sign of humility also that one can accept and try to live in the harmony with the circumstances. Krishna Chandra, one very beautiful devotee from Switzerland, he said to me one time, did you ever do something in your life to have a bad experience? Then I say, no. So, but bad experience happened to you? I say, yes. So, but you always try to have good experiences, right? I say, yeah, I try. But they also happen like same way. If you effort for them or if you don't effort, they all will come. These experiences will anyway come to you as you are meant, as they are meant to come. Because I never did anything that I have a bad experience, like on purpose. But they also happen. And also good things happen. So I am not the controller. It's not me who can decide which circumstances happening to me. But it's my choice to how I react on them, right? Radhe. Sorry.
Radhe, yes. Gurudev also says this often, I think, and I think Suniti Didi was mentioning this yesterday in the German class, but he says that if we are grown-ups, if we think that we are grown-ups, then everything is so much more difficult because we think we know everything and we can control it. But if we have this innocence of a child and we think we are children, we have no idea what is good and what is bad, what is right and what is wrong. So anything you send on my way, if I trust you because you are my mama, then anything will be good. Good and bad loses the meaning because I can only just in this way surrender or naturally be surrendered because I don't know anything. So this also automatically makes us more humble. And at the same time, it makes it easier for us, because if I am humble and really truly humble, not humble because I know I have to be humble, but truly feeling like I have no idea. I don't know how to chant. I don't know how to do service for you. I do for my welfare. I have no idea how to do it. Then it becomes easier to receive the mercy, because I don't know how to get anything you have to give to me. So I will repeat the lines to see if our sharing helped to open them more. Radha Kinkari Bhav is such a greatly elevated stage. It cannot be had without being totally absorbed, merged in the service. Unfortunately, a person like me has no desire for devotional service. I do bhajan for my own welfare, and I don't understand the secrets of devotional service. I just remember one thing, what Gurudev said. He said that everyone and anyone can come to the temple, and that a devotee and a non-devotee both can do service. That also the person that is living in the false ego, that is worshipping the false ego, can do externally exactly the same thing. Go to the temple, do the arati, offer something. And from outside, it looks like it's doing the same thing. But inside is also ego worship. Even the service that from outside looks like it's service for the divine. Also donations and all the things is for them to feel good that I do something. But devotional service is different. It's devoted. So the difference is inside.
Radhe, so beautiful what you're sharing. And now one picture came into my mind. I was listening the reading of our dear Suniti Didi from last year, also from Vilapa Kusumanjali, some of the 20 verses, I don't remember which number. So like you said, somebody is going there for his own benefit and some to please the deity. And in this verse, it's also said that the Sakis and Manjaris in the morning time, they're going to shower Radhika. They are going to serve Radhika, shower her with pranaya rasa. Pranaya means all my life airs prana. I'm giving to you. I'm showering you with my feelings I have for you. So somebody is going to arti for this also. From inside they are showering, trying to give all their feelings and love to the deity. Like if we hear Radha Shakti, her voice, how is showering, how is it full of the feelings. She is fully bathing to them with her beautiful singing. How she is immersed. It's a beautiful meditation. And yeah, it can be the same. Somebody also sing for himself because everybody will hear my nice voice. Because I'm a great singer. And I know all the melodies. I know all the melodies and songs. I will show you. And somebody sing like a Radha Shakti. Very nice, very in this attitude. So same action, singing. But from inside, the approach, the attitude, the whole experience for everyone also is a difference. Shri Radhe.
First, the desire for devotional service should awaken. The Lord also first likes to see the desire awakening within the hearts of his devotees before he blesses them by giving them service. This is the Lord's special mercy. Now comes a quote by Srila Jiva Goswami in Priti Sandarbha, but there is no translation. So I guess it is concluding what was written until now. And in case somebody wants to sing or read it, then feel free. Otherwise, I think I will just continue. Okay. In the previous verse, Sri Raghunath relished Swamini's ever so sweet conversation with Shyam Sundar and was blessed with the sweet service of fanning them. In this verse, Srimati calls Tulsi, who is dedicated to fanning her mistress, by name to give her another extraordinary service. Now, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami has completed his prayers for services at noontime, and he proceeds to pray for this service, which is required at nightfall. Eagerly and swiftly, Swamini goes out to meet Krishna at the trysting place. Maddened by feelings of love. Her face is covered with sweat drops. So Tulsi calls her Aya Dodyat Kamala Vadane, the girl whose face resembles a fully blossoming lotus flower. But because of walking so hurriedly, Swamini gets pain in her tender lotus feet. Nothing can stop the very powerful course of Sri Radhika's love journey. She considers all the ornaments she wears to be heavy burden only. Srila Rupa Goswami quotes in Padyavali, "How wonderful is Radhika's eagerness to meet Madhava. What can I say? When the jewels on the hood of a snake lying on the road expose her at night. She fearlessly covers them with her hand. The great poet Vidyapati sings, Radha, the Nava Anuragini, a girl who has just fallen in love, or who feels as if she has just fallen in love, does not consider any obstacles. She goes out alone, not bothering about the different dangers she may encounter on the path. She takes off her jeweled necklace and considers her own raised breasts to be a heavy burden. She takes the bangles from her wrists and gives up everything else on the way. She flings away her jeweled ankle bells and walks on. Although the night's thick darkness envelopes Vrindavan, her heart is illuminated by Cupid's flame, helping her to find the way. The obstacles stretch themselves out on the road, but they are cut apart by the weapon of love. Vidyapati thinks, I have never seen such a scene anywhere before.
Shri Radhe. So beautifully described the power of Srimati Radhika's Abhisar, love journey. In the tense darkness, full of obstacles, her love is not interrupted. And she is without any delay moving. And this is the perfection of the love. Radhika's Abhisar is so fast. Nothing can slow it down. Similarly, also jivas, they have some kind of love journey, Abhisar. But sometimes our Abhisar, because our love is maybe just starting, is when some obstacle come, our love is sometimes stopped. We cannot cross these obstacles like a Radhika can do. She is just jumping, flying, keeping the mouth of the snake, poisonous snake, to run. Nothing can hold her down. Our love sometimes can slow down because something or interrupted. Our attention is not like Radhika, so focus. If our love also growing, then also we can see the sadhus, all the obstacles also become like only stepping stones, like a staircase. Okay, it's little to walk up, but they don't stop down, they don't slow. They are just walking up, not involving in the obstacles. They are overcoming, using the obstacle to grow more love. Then it's not the obstacle, then it's even helper. Obstacles will become helper to increase the love. Increase the eagerness. Radhe.
Very nice point, Kanai. This is actually, I feel, substantial to apply in my life. Obstacles, I should not take them in a negative way, but my greed and my determination, my love should be higher and just walk on the head of the obstacles, like Narayan Maharaj used to say. We can imagine that picture nicely. Because my tendency is, whenever there's an obstacle, I will stop, right? I will stop and I will try to judge myself. I will try to judge the obstacle. What did I do wrong? Why is it happening? Like this, then I become mental and I try to judge myself. I'm a bad person, that's why it happens, and blah, blah, blah. We all know this. But here we get so much inspiration how Swamini is doing it. What is the real meaning of greed? She is so eager to meet and to please Mohan. Her face is like this open, very much open lotus flower, and her legs, although they are very tender and very sweet, and she has no shoes, but she's running. And when there's a snake, she will just, cover the hood of the shining jewel of the head of the face, because she needs to be hidden, and anything will be overcome. So this is super, super inspiration. If I want to serve Swamini, I have to be like that also. I have to take the obstacles as opportunities to grow. And even though I cannot always accept it quickly, how to learn how to accept it and to transform my perspective, that will help to quickly overcome and to go on our soul's journey, as you nicely described, Kanai. And at the same time, on the level of Siddha, that was now Sadhaka Deha level, our human experience. On the level of Siddha, like our Tulsi Manjari, she is so ready to run with Swami. She has to be quick. She cannot, like Gurudev said, we cannot get stuck in the mud when we fall. We cannot. We just need to go on and on and on. And we have to be there with Swamini needs us. Also, in that Siddha level, there's no consideration of anything. Following Swamini in the night, takes a lot of eagerness. And then readiness also. Because even though Swamini is, so excited to meet Mohan, nothing can stop her. At one point, she feels that, my God, my feet are neglecting me, I cannot go on. Oh, that is our time to do service. And then we can massage those lotus feet. So we have to be ready for Swamini's speed and for Swamini's determination. And we have to be like Raghunath Das Goswami, completely absorbed and try to overcome my human, blockages, to go deep into the Abhisa, ready to take all of it in. And I think one important point is this, what we have read already, the humility to accept the obstacles as opportunities to grow and to not let it stop me. That is the mercy. And when I remember right, it is also the mercy of Mohan, of Krishna, when he gives us devotional service. And that reminded me of the Bhagavad Gita verse where Gurudev always says, Krishna is the way of progress. He is also helping us to slowly but surely reach the ultimate goal, means the perfection of Siddha, means that service, direct service to Srimati Radhika. Jai Shri Radha.
Beautiful. Now I actually wanted to share one thing, and now if we are sharing, another thing came to my mind.
Share both.
But I will share one by one. So first is a very short. It was said that Radhika, she is in the very dense darkness of the night. There you cannot see through the eyes anything. But then next words were that her heart, her love, illuminate the way to go on. So like this, our senses are not showing us this way. But then how we know where we should go? We have to just follow the feelings and the love. Then we trust in that. We behave in all the circumstances which are full of darkness with love. And that will bring to the destination we desire. Love is the way and love is the goal. And the second thing that you just said, Krishna will help us. Now it just came to my mind that he is actually going to help us. How? But we all know one of Krishna's name, he is a Giridhari. And Gurudev is sharing to us what means this lifter of the Govardhan. He is protecting all the Brajavasis from Indra by lifting Govardhan, by increasing our spiritual sense desire. So he is lifting our spiritual sense desire, protecting us from material sense desire. Because Indra means also, he is also god of the heavens, but also Indra means the senses. So the senses, they are showering heavy rain, flooding the place, but Krishna is lifting up Govardhan. He's helping us to rise our spiritual senses. And we can all go underneath this Giriraj, and we put our sticks. The Brajbasis, they all put little sticks. We do our sadhana. Yes, I lift Govardhan. I'm doing my sadhana. I am so powerful. I can do. But it's very sweet, Brajbasis Day. Everybody comes with the stick to lift the heavy mountain, but Krishna actually is holding. So we also have to hold on to our sadhana. It's not the means, but it is like this stick. It is helping. It's just a sign of, I don't know the word, but just to show our attitude. But we have to understand that actually it's not our power to lift Govardhan, to lift our own spiritual senses is by grace, His grace, their grace. Because He can also only lift through the mercy of Radhika. And 24/7, one whole week they are there. Means the whole week we can be there. Means not only 1 week, means always. 7 days means always. There are not more days. There is only Monday, Tuesday, only 7 days are there.
24/7, can I?
Yeah, but there are not more than 7 days. Have you ever had another day than in these 7 days? So every day, 7 days.
Very nice. So nice explanation. Wow. Yeah, so it's so beautiful. I never heard like this, that the kripa of the Lord is just raising the Govardhan, the spiritual senses. Also, Gurudev says, no, that what is the mercy of Krishna that we get is that He will not give us more of this Maya energy. Is protecting us from the energy of the Maya. It's like, right, but we have to run under the mountain to be there, to get this mercy. And I also felt here, I wanted to share this beautiful address to Swamini, that she's like her face resembles a fully blooming lotus flower. And Tulsi calls her this because she can see the sweat drops on her face while she's running with this power of love through the darkness and over all the obstacles, although she's so soft. And Gurudev very often gives us explains this metaphor of the lotus flower, that its roots are in the mud, and the beautiful flower is on top of the water. The flower is untouched by the mud. But here we can see another quality of the lotus flower, that when a drop falls onto the flower or onto the petals or to the leaves, then it will just fall off after this. It will not stay there. It will not absorb into the leaves or the petals. It will just... The lotus flower is untouched by it somehow. So it's also a beautiful way to express this powerful beauty of love that Swamini is the personification of, by calling her by describing her face as the fully blossoming lotus flower, where all the drops of all the obstacles just fall off, because she has only one very strong desire and very strong greed to get it. And like you both shared, and Suniti also so nicely, you brought it to this point of understanding what it means in my life that obstacles can become something that help me increase this greed to get my desire. I also felt like here another word or another thing that was written here was the weapon of love. Yes, the obstacles stretch themselves out on the road, but they are cut apart by the weapon of love.
Wow.
Then I also felt like you said, Suniti, like in my life, if I choose to act with love in this moment where the obstacle stretches itself out on my way, then this love will cut it in half and it will vanish. like Gurudev so many times also explains, like here I just remember also what he's always saying about Chatila and Kutila, that we have to be smart and escape them. But in this case, is like in my life, I can just remember some situations in my life where normally I would immediately engage with some fighting with someone. If somebody says something to me that my ego feels offended by, then my normal reaction from my ego is to start fighting with that person, to start justifying myself, to start explaining myself, or trying to explain to that person that you are wrong, or you are hurting me, or whatever. And in this case, when I choose this fighting, then I lose my focus. I forget where am I even going. Now I'm here fighting with this snake. But when I decide to act with love, from a place of love in my heart, instead of the ego, which I'm so familiar with, then I can experience how surprisingly easy it becomes to overcome this obstacle, because it will just vanish. It will not be there. Because also that person who maybe wants to pick a fight with me is totally vanished after I am just loving to that person. My God, what happened to you? I'm so sorry if I did something wrong. You need anything? Can I help you somehow? Like this, immediately that person will also be relaxed. So I feel that I would also like to go very deep in the spiritual siddha meanings of these words, but in my condition, that where I am living in my material consciousness, is very nice to try to see what these words mean, what they can mean, how they can help me in my conditioning in my daily life.
Yes, and Kishori, I think we should not even judge ourselves. I never saw Gurudev judging, any situation in my life, just trying to overcome the obstacles. It's not like, oh yeah, now you have this again, and why are you still in your human, identification? No, just go on and try to overcome it, and there is the goal. I never think that on our path, the judgment is a reality. It should not be a reality because, like Prabhupada used to say, that we are all in the shower. And I like so much this example. We are in the shower, If somebody is in the shower, you don't tell them, oh, look, you're still dirty. They are already in the shower. Already in the process. So we are in the process, and we have this side, and we are aspiring for this side. But we need look at both sides, and we should not, over our material or human feelings and experience, should not forget what is the goal. That is for sure. And we grow into that and be in the shower, and at the same time look what is the spiritual level and how it helps us on all levels, wherever we are. There is no, there's no better or worse. It's just like we are on the Jiva Abhisa, on the journey of the soul. So it's all good.
Yeah, like Gurudev also says that when a Manjari, like in this situation, is running so fast because Radharani's power is so strong and she's unstoppable, so Manjari has to also be ready, like you were explaining. And then when Manjari, in this running, one time flips and falls into the mud or something, Manjari will not stay there and start talking about, my God, look at my dress. It's now so muddy. What to do? Should I go back and change it or this and that? She will not stay there. She will immediately stand up, maybe too little like this, and continue running because she has to follow her. So like this, I just remember that Gurudev explains so often with this example that if we want to develop this path, we have to also try to live by this in our material life. Like if something happens and I do quote unquote a mistake, then I should not stay in analyzing or thinking, oh my God, I did such or judging, like you say, my God, what I did, very bad. Instead, just quickly wash off the mud and continue. So very nice. And also Gurudev says in his case, like he explained sometimes that when we develop these divine eyes, we start seeing Leela everywhere in our life. So, like, even in these situations where some obstacle is there, or we even fall down, like, even in this situation, we can immediately see that, my God, now I slipped in the mud. I quickly have to get up and run again. So, like this, everything becomes favorable. This Abhisar is very passionate. very forceful, and nothing can stop its course.
Wow. Yes.
Can I share a little bit?
Please, Maharaj.
Just this also, before sentence, Radhika goes out alone, not bothering about the different dangers she may encounter on the path. She takes off her jewel necklace and consider her own raised breast to be heavy burden. I felt this is Radharani's Abhisara. Jiva Abhisara also similar. We have to go alone. Raganuga, Rupanuga path is very narrow way. And sometimes we have to throw out any burden for proceeding Swarupa and Seva for Ishtadeva. And so this is, I felt, this is, oh my God, this is Jiva Abhisara. And also Kishori and Kanai, Baya, and Suniti, they very nicely. The weapon of love. Obstacles are cut about by the weapon of love. So I remember Prabhupada used to say, whenever light is there, no darkness. Whenever Krishna is there, no darkness, no Maya. But I felt whenever Radha is there, whenever love is there, there is no obstacle. Even though it looks like obstacle, but you mentioned this obstacle will disappear. So this is the power of love, power of servant of love. Sometimes Swami is thinking, oh my God, this is too much obstacle. Today too much muddy, too much darkness. I cannot see anything. But Manjari said, no, Swami, no problem. I can guide you. If you sleep down, I can sustain you. I can hold you. With no problem. So servant of love also make us disappear obstacle. Like Gurudev also, we face obstacle. And Gurudev would kindly, kindly cut apart by the weapon of love and divine words. Also, yesterday in German class, Kishori, you were asking, name is means and God. What does it mean? Then I was listening and I start thinking, oh my God, this is very interesting question. And I felt name from beginning, we don't know anything about Sambandha, Avideya, and Prayojana. But if we attain Swarupa Siddhi, name, including Sambandha and Avideya, what shall I do? What to do, Seva? And Prayojana with love, with Baba Urasas, Manjari Baba. Like I was thinking, like, so if we say by from loving heart, Swamini, and then Sambandha is there. You are master. I'm your main son. Then service there, or you are Swamini. okay, I can do whatever you need, you like. I want to please you. So this seva is happening. And also, prayojana also happening. Because prayojana is happening. The seva also prayojana. Because loving devotion service. So this I felt. Yesterday, your question, I was thinking, my God, this is, if someone who is Siddha, automatically Nama, Rupa is appear, Guna appear, Lila appear, Seva appear, Dharma also appear. The place to the service place also appear. So therefore, even though name or mantra is there, but different consciousness, different realization, we could perceive different way.
Mm.
So just sorry, just I was yesterday, Jama class so nice. I unfortunately I could not attend, but
You were with us.
yes. So I just share my my understanding that.
By your mercy, we can go deeply, Mama.
No. By your mercy, we can.
This Avisar is very passionate, very forceful, and nothing can stop its course. It's inconceivable that she who is softer than a flower can move so swiftly. The cause of all this power is her strong attraction to Krishna's form. Shri Radhika thinks so.
Radhe,
Yes, Jai Shri
sorry,
Radhe.
I don't want to interrupt you.
No, please share.
So Radhika's force is the attraction to Krishna. And although she is so soft, more soft than a flower, we hear sometimes Radhika, even when she is lying on the bed of the petals of the flowers who are most softest flower, you can see imprints in Radhika's skin from the edges of the flowers because so soft. Her skin so gentle, nobody can describe how the delicate Radhika's skin and how delicate her feet are. And with this feet she is walking, cutting through the forest. And only possible through the strong, intense desire for Krishna. Similarly, our desire should be that strong to be with Radhika, to cut through this material. It's a very thick, tense material. It's all around us, in us. Mind also very material. How to cut through all of this is only possible through a strong desire strong greed to reach and serve Radhika's lotus feet. And I'm trying and I'm calling out your name, trying to reach you, but it's not so easy for me. So also in this verse, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami say, when you will call my name, then when I will hear this, that you are calling me, then means that, oh, now you accept me. I'm trying since time immemorial to reach you. I'm calling your name 10,000 times a day without success. But if one time you will call my name, it will be success of my life. I will have the guarantee that, wow, you have accepted me now. Radhe, Radhe.
Super nice, Kanai. I feel the same. That is so blissful when we can be hearing this feeling of Swamini, that she has accepted me. I can hear her. I can hear her with my spiritualized senses. That is our goal. And even here in this world, I had this experience lately, because Ram Kripa Rose is now learning how to speak, right? And we try to communicate. So then also for the first time, she was calling me by my name. I felt so blissful. Suniti, auntie. No, she doesn't say auntie yet, but Suniti, Suniti. And I felt so blissful in the heart that just, she was always mute, not saying much, just looking. But then, oh my God, she knows me now.
I also have experience. I know your feeling. She says, Shori, Shori.
Yeah, like this. Many things she says unexpectedly, and then she will repeat them because she has learned them. So that is, that feeling. I also yearn for this feeling that Swamini will be calling. Now I cannot listen her. I try. Or even Gurudev. That he will say, "Oh, my Suniti," and then this feeling of belonging is becoming so much stronger over the Vaishnavas, that these relationships become really, really very strong, that we belong to each other and that we are one family of love. And what to speak when Srimati Radhika. And I always remember this verse. There's also in the Bible, I think there's one passage where it says, I have been calling you by your name. So I feel that is a very deep issue in our spiritual lives, that we feel we are called, we are known, we are loved, and we are eternal. And that will be happening one day. And and then we cannot be in shock. We have to be active. We have to do it. We have to massage Srimati Radhika's lotus feet. We have to also do the service that Gurudev is asking us to do. Because if I'm in shock, then I cannot react, right? Then I will be not useful. But I want to be service-oriented, and I want to see what is necessary, that Swamini really has accepted me because of the mercy of Guru Manjari, and now I can start to do my service, and I want to be in the flow of that. Like Tulsi Manjari, she is not hesitating. She's just so happy that Swamini is giving her that call by your name. Tulsi Manjari, I am helpless. Can you make my feet useful again? My spiritual transcendental speed feet, running, rushing, but now I need you. So that is so much intimacy and sweetness that the heart, just by meditating on this, the heart is overflooding to hear it, to feel it. And then also by this, we come slowly, our steps closer to the direct service, Sakshat Dasha, direct service to Srimati Radhika. And we are practicing also in this world by making relationship to all the Vaishnavas, making relationship to our Gurudev, so that also he will call us by our names and say, Kishoriji, did you cook anything for me? Is there any snacks? I love your snacks. I'm missing your cooking, right? He always loves your afternoon snacks. I know, Kishore, you are the best in that, to make Gurudev happy with small snacks. Just an example.
Yeah, but it's very nice example, Suniti Didi, with Gurudev, because this is what we know, no? Like, it's so nice to hear about this, because then we can go deeper in our meditation and imagine that the similar, very personal, beautiful, but at the same time serving relationship is there. Because Gurudev is also really, like you say, like, it's so nice, not only when he calls you by your name, but like he said, my God, why you're leaving? How I will live without you? I cannot do anything if you're not here. Oh my God. And all this, like he's playing so sweetly with this, on the strings of love with us. And what this is doing is really actually growing our eagerness. Like, oh my God, my Gurudev needs me. I have to go back soon. Like, I need to go there. I can do something to make him happy. My God, I want to do anything. So this very beautiful calling by the name also increases our love. So thank you for sharing this. Now we can meditate how it feels for a Manjari that Swamini calls her by the name. I need you. Actually, I feel this is so beautiful, even in any other relationship. Like if somebody says to you, I need you, Suniti, can you please help me? It's like, yes, I want to help you.
Immediately,
So happy that you need something from me. Sorry.
Yeah. You're talking to me, really? Yes, by the way, Gurudev is getting much better. His cough has almost, finished. And he is relaxing now. He comes to that relaxing and recovering mood.
Oh, good.
So we are very happy. We all don't go there often. Just 3 devotees are taking care. They're doing service there.
Yeah, so good. That's very good. Thank you for taking care like this.
Sometimes massage, but in general, Gurudev has now, the time and the inner, how do you say that, acceptance of his situation, that he has to really can also, completely focus on just his recovery, and we are all happy.
Right, because he's also unstoppable, crazy. Like whatever comes, he will run and do his service. Nothing can stop him. So,
yeah, that's the madness of Gurudev. He's always in his mad seva attitude. So even when his body is not cooperating me, he always says, "My body is not cooperating me," but that doesn't matter. I will do what I like, and he drags himself into the bed and falls asleep. But we see that, my God, Gurudev, give yourself some more rest. You need to have this combination of the body cooperating and also your spiritual body. So that is happening right now. We are all trying to be very attentive and hope that Gurudev, when he comes back from the checkup, I think it is in a few days, we can slowly hope that he will be 100% restored without any further medication or whatever the doctors will tell.
Well, thank you for giving us the update. Jai Gurudev.
Jai
Gurudev.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe.